press credentials. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Go that way. Don't say I'm press and you don't have any credentials.
Do you understand the
Go
First
that way.
Amendment?
You understand?
I am, but I'm not assembling. I'm press.
Go back to school. Go that way.
Bogart.
Yeah,
It's a kind of a fitting name, by the way.
Yeah.
Bogart.
So I met Sergeant Todd Bogart last week at the Dodger celebration, riot, whatever. So I looked into him. And wouldn't you know? And I come to find out that the weekend of Friday, November 15th, 2002 through Sunday, November 17th, 2002, there was 5 police shootings, 2 resulting in death. Sunday, November 17th, Officer, now Sergeant, Bogart shot and killed an unarmed car theft suspect. Todd Bogart and his partner pulled over a car with a hit from low jack. The car came to a stop, and Todd and his partner exited their vehicle, standing behind the doors for cover. The driver ran from the vehicle almost immediately after stopping, leaving the passenger behind. The passenger began to comply with the officer's demands, then suddenly jumped into the driver's seat. Todd Bogart and his partner kept repeating their demands for the suspect to surrender, and Bogart claimed he saw the suspect throw the car into reverse and look behind the car about to accelerate. Todd then claims his partner was clearly in the path of the car if it were to flee, and so the car lurched towards his partner, so he shot at the suspect once. The car then accelerated rapidly in a reverse U-turn, crossing Wall Street, breaking through a chain-link fence, and hitting a building. The officers approached the vehicle, observed the suspect was shot, pulled him out of the car, called for an RA, but he was pronounced dead at the hospital. I have no idea the suspect's name because it states on the official report they were withholding till the next of kin was contacted, but there is no updated report. Of course, he was cleared. And then as I continued my Google search on Sergeant Bogart, I found a more recent incident. He, along with LAPD Chief Michael Moore and a few other officers' names, are on a court documented lawsuit. The lawsuit involves an incident that happened on Mother's Day 2018. 4 15-year-old boys were walking from a party near Manchester Boulevard. The witnesses said a car pulled up and stopped by the teens as they walked and began firing over a dozen shots at these 4 boys. 15-year-old Lamarian Upchurch was killed instantly. 15-year-old Monet Jackson was gravely injured but alive, and 2 other 15-year-old boys were also hit and suffering gunshot wounds, but were able to run away a short distance and call 911, crying, telling the operator he and his friends had been shot. Those 2 boys made their way back to where the shooting happened to check on their friends, and police arrived at the same time. From what I can figure out, is those first responding LAPD officers were Sergeant Todd Bogart, Sergeant Meisner, Officer Grant, and Officer Quadras. The lawsuit claims the officers did not treat the victims like victims, instead handcuffing and or hog-tying them as if they were suspects, while they were all suffering from gunshot wounds. As a result of them delaying the paramedics, the lawsuit claims that 15-year-old Monet Jackson died 2 days later in the hospital, which would not have happened if the officers had not racially profiled the black teens and allowed them to get immediate medical care. I've read around 50-plus pages of court documents in the case, and Todd Bogart's name is listed as a defendant in the most recent filed court document. It's an ongoing case, and a jury trial has been pushed back due to COVID till February 2021. Am I surprised? Hells no. He had murderer written all over him.
Around all day and all night reporting cops.
I'm LaurasharkCW.
Because the only videos I follow is Laura Shark is always out here now. No, Laura Shark, we said hi.